My name is Sam, and I'm here for WBRU with Annie Clark, but you know her as Saint Vincent. How are you doing tonight?
Good, thank you.
And you're performing tonight at Lupo's here in Providence, Rhode Island. Have you been to Providence before?
I have been to Providence. Yeah, I would come here a lot when I was at school in Boston. I saw Lightning Bolt here a number of times. And I've definitely played Lupo's before.
Yeah, that's awesome. I actually saw you for the first time in Portland, Maine, which is where I'm from. You played the Gentlemen of the Road tour with Mumford & Sons and Dawes and Haim, and for some reason Dropkick Murphys was there too.
Oh, cool. Random.
Yeah, very random. But that was in 2012, and you've come a long way since then. So I'd like to know, how has things changed for you in 2.5 years of touring and recording and performing?
God, I mean, nothing has changed that much in terms of the procedural. You know, I'm still on tour. I'm still, putting out records and doing that. Honestly, I think what's happened is that it's just all gotten a little bit more comfortable, a little bit easier.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. You did an album. You're also touring with David Byrne for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other collaborations that you look to do in the future?
I've just finished a collaboration that I can't remember if I can talk about, but so I won't. But
okay.
Yeah, so there are a couple things coming up. I'm working on David Byrne's Color Guard project. And I'll be doing some technology things that I'm excited about. So there's a lot in the works, but I think the only thing I can talk about is the David Byrne.
All right, very cool. That's awesome. I'm sure your fans are looking forward to that. What I especially loved on that David Byrne album is all the horns. I love the sound of horns, and I loved how you incorporated that into Digital Witness as well. Can you talk to me about how that song came to be?
The song Digital Witness, I was visiting my parents in Texas, and I was just about to go to bed, and I was so sleepy, but then I was kind of woken up by this melodic idea, and so I went to GarageBand and just typed it in to the on the little keyboard, and if you can make the keyboard, and so. Yeah, so that was kind of a song that I wrote half asleep.
I also love the story of Rattlesnake and how that came to be, and I've read about it, but I want to hear it from you in person.
Oh, yeah.
Would you mind telling me about that?
Yeah, I was visiting, my friend Liz Lambert has an amazing compound out in Marfa, Texas. Comes from a cattle ranching family, so I went out there with a couple of friends, and I was just taking a walk among the property, and she said, my friend Liz said, when you get out there, you gotta just take off all your clothes and go walking around. And so, I'm a suburban kid. I'm a city kid. I don't know anything about nature. I don't like camping. I prefer not to come in contact with animals of any kind most of the time, except for human animals. So anyway, I'm walking around, and I did that. I took my clothes off, and God, what happened? It's been a little while since I've told this old rattlesnake chestnut.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I was walking naked, holding my clothes, and I heard a sound, and I stopped to kind of get to just go, wait, what was that? And I thought maybe that's the wind, maybe whatever. Anyway, I heard the sound again, and I turned, and there was a rattlesnake just a stone's throw from me. And I took off running, naked through the wilderness.
Yeah. So that song is basically just as it is, just what's it sound, yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly literal. It's really rare when songs are just exactly literal.
That's great. So one of our Twitter followers tweeted at WBRU asking, what's your favorite guitar?
A lot of different guitars for different reasons. I love the Harmony Bobcat because they're really light, and they're short scale, and they have these gold foil P90 pickups that are excellent. So I love that guitar. I haven't been playing it as much on this tour. because there's a lot of things that require a real playerly kind of neck. So I've been playing these Ernie Ball Music Man Albert Lee models, which are just a really like a great player guitar and really consistent and keep their tuning, which is something I really need. So I'm not having to switch guitars too much during the show. I also have this a Fender. Oh, what is it called? It's a green monster. It's the color of like a haunted house from the 80s.
Cool.
Yeah, Fender Lead 2. That's what it is. But it's actually really vibey, and it's not like a cool guitar. It's not collector-y. It's not like a, it's not like a 60s Les Paul or 70s Les Paul or something like that. It's just this weird MIDI pickup guitar that they made in the 80s, and it's just got a vibe. So I'm picky, but I'm not a snob like about collector-y things.
All right, very cool. What are you listening to these days?
I'm listening to a lot of podcasts,
Cool.
so I keep myself educated on the road. Love and Radio is a great podcast. Freakonomics, This American Life.
Yeah.
Terry Gross. There's another one that's been really good. Oh, there's one about serial killers. Yeah, and the Run the Jewels record I thought is great. Tim Hecker is great. We play him before we go on. What else have I really enjoyed this year? I thought Jenny Lewis put out a great record.
Yeah.
I love her. I don't know what else, man.
Anything and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool. So soon you'll be playing Boston Calling here also. Well, not here, but in Boston. And that will be in May. Tickets are available for you to go and get those. You can see St. Vincent, ton of other WBRU artists. Get those tickets while you can. Tonight she will be playing at Lupo's. Hope to see an amazing show. I'm so excited. Can't wait.
Thank you.
Thank you for spending time to talk to me.
My pleasure.
It's nice to meet you.
Handshake.
Yes.